Peace, 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 peace. It's Andrew, the Promised Child, once again, and welcome to another episode of the Atpc Coffee Talk. Now, today is day 5 of the fast. Been fasting for 5 days, and I already put out a short form video. It's on YouTube Shorts right now. It's on Facebook, Instagram. It's on TikTok. And the short form video that I did this morning, I was speaking about how you should be reading a chapter today of Genesis. Read a whole chapter today of Genesis. Read that whole chapter. Chapter 1, Genesis chapter 1. Read the whole chapter today. That's your assignment for today. Also, pray 5 times. I got to keep letting you know that 5 times. Pray when you get up in the morning. If you didn't pray when you woke up this morning, make sure you do you a quick prayer. But do 5 prayers today. Stay on top of that. Meditate. Take control of your mind. Reject any negative thoughts that come into your mind. And this is about self-control. We live in a society that doesn't promote self-control. We live in a society that actually promotes the opposite of self-control. It promotes for us to live a reckless, emotional, feeling life. You know, that's what I call an emotional, feeling life. It says do what you want to do. You could do whatever you want to do, right? And in a sense, you can do whatever you want to do. But in doing whatever you want to do, there's consequences, right? So, for example, me eating so much, me drinking so much, yeah, I can do that, and I have done that. But that led me to the hospital. Arm hurting, chest hurting. You know what I'm saying? That's where it led me to. Right? So in a sense, yeah, you can do what you want to do, but there's consequences behind what you do. So that's what this fast is about. This fast is about self-control, taking control of my thoughts. As a man think and talk about this. See, we got to be able, and as a man think of, that's written by James Allen. I also got a book club on that y'all could join. But we got to start taking control of our thoughts. See, our actions, the way we move, come from a program. It come from a thought process, how we look at things. I remember in the book of As a Man Think Of, he writes in there, he talks about, and I'm just paraphrasing it, or I'm putting it in my own words. He talks about a man who changes his diet but doesn't change his thoughts. It doesn't mean anything. And I meditated on that thing. I said, that's deep. A man changes his diet. He can say, yo, I'm going to change my diet. I'm going to start eating healthy. I'm going to start eating right. But it don't mean nothing. It don't mean nothing if he don't change the way that he see that food. Woo! Woo! Hey, that's deep when you start to think about it. That is deep. It don't mean nothing. You could diet. You can say, I'm not going to eat this. I'm not going to drink that. But till you change the way that you see that, until you change the way that you see that pork, until you change the way that you see that beef, until you change the way that you see that chicken, until you change the way that you see that alcohol, till you change the way that you see that marijuana, till you change the way that you see it, it don't mean nothing. Because you always, if you don't change the thought process, you always gonna go back. That's why you will hear people say, hey man, I don't do this anymore. Whatever that particular thing is, I don't do it no more. Yeah, I'm going to lay off it. I'm going to chill off it for a little bit. And then they end up going right back. Why do they end up going right back? Because they didn't change the way that they see it. See, if you saw alcohol the way that you saw rat poison, then you wouldn't drink it anymore. But you don't, that's the thing. You don't see the alcohol as rat poison.